Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SPY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And from that point of view, everything, not any really new updates need to be made. If anything, the right word would be confirmation. And the big point of confirmation that we got was right up here at this red line, which I talked about yesterday as an area of resistance. And you can see that that is essentially what ultimately provided resistance on the day. Yeah, I get it. At one point when the news first broke, the price spiked up above that level. But then after that news, everybody had digested it. Price fell back below it, and you can see then once again try to get up above that level right there at right around 310.50 and couldn't quite do it. So right there, the power of charts, that level, which I, like I said, talked about on Monday, ultimately did hold as resistance, and that's still going to be the key level to watch if there's going to be any sort of attempted bigger movements back to the upside. And then of course you have that level way up there at 3. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of that line now. It's not really relevant given where the price was, and from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion and clutter because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. So from that point of view, 310.50, very important level. But the level here that a lot of people are going to be watching going to be this green line down here. And what I want to do is go to the daily time frame here, because I think this does an even better job of illustrating what I'll be watching. And I want to note also that this is not some sort of great discovery on my part. Nothing like this. In fact, people that use charts, understand charts, have taken notice of this level. And I bring all that up because when a lot of people are watching the same level and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some very dynamic movements. And that's what we have here with this green line, which actually, let's see, what is that? Right there at 294, let's just call it 50. 294.50, that was this little support level right here. And after today, there's no doubt about it, a whole lot of downwards momentum has shown up. So the big question on my mind and many other traders is, if this downwards momentum comes down to this 294.50-ish area, again, right there at that green line, can it hold? I don't think it can. And I think from a trading perspective, am I saying that it's going to go to 285 and below? I'm not quite willing to go that far yet. But do I think that that level is going to hold with the amount of downwards momentum? No, I don't think so. And from a trading standpoint, there's a lot of opportunity there to scalp, whether that be puts or just shares straight up or what have you. So like I said, a lot of people are going to be watching that level. And self-fulfilling prophecy, whatever you want to call it, 294.50, going to be a level that people are going to be wondering. And if the price does break down there through there, then that could definitely be the leading indicator of the beginning of a whole new leg to the downside. But I don't want to get, like I said, too far ahead of ourselves. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, definitely some interesting dynamics going on. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.